No, how do I put it in this Discord? I gotta.
So you gotta go to a link. Like I usually just use my phone, go to my YouTube, or like so for instance, you can go to Twitch and then copy the stream and then paste it in our Discord.
All right, go to my profile.
Yeah, find the video where it's live at.
All right, then, okay, I got it. And then I just click on this jump, and I click on
share. Yeah, share something like that.
Link. And I got to go to Discord, right?
Yep.
Discord.
And then paste it in the chat.
Oh, I see it. Paste it. The jump code, main chat, right?
Yep, put it in the main chat.
All right. Got it. Got it. I'm ready, Joe.
All right. Hold on. Let me get my defense ready.
Good luck, Joe.
All right, man. All right.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And they're going to get this across the 20, but not much. As he's dropped at the 23-yard line. In motion right is Evans. A start on the ground with Irving. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A quick throw caught by Godwin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Mayfield now from the 50. It's caught by Mike Evans. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Falcons' 42-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first and 10, here's Irving. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Open man is Ibuka. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And a catch right side by Evans. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is third and goal.
180.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Mayfield on third and goal. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A Great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
180! King! Watch out!
To throw, Mayfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. And looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. This now a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw, Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On the jump.
To the air, Penix. Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
They'll throw with Penix. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Buffalo 18. Shut up. Trap 60. Come. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Now Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. Well, this is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Throwing again, Penix. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 2nd down and 4. Back to throw again. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts laying himself out in the end zone. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7th.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
A run up the middle with Irving. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They work now on 2nd and 9. Mayfield down. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Kings! Real.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
70 Lions! 18 Pioneer!
They'll drop to throw. Into the hands of London. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go! Panthers Warriors 70, Buffalo 18.
2nd and 6. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mayfield to throw it. Touchdown! Mike Evans, 27 yards. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Miko Hardman, 78 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Koo for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score 17. Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
As soon as he leaped out, began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. The Falcons send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Over to Pitts, and he's got it near the sideline. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
For the first time with Bijan Robinson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Man open, that's Ray McClell. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
20.
To throw, Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that one gives him a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, Falcons 21.
touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? Or maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Track it, 60. Let's go now. 60.
And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
70 line, Bronco. 70 line.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a first and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's another Falcons.
They'll throw with Penix. That's complete right around the 8. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Second and a yard at the 6-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To the air, Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Ray McLeod, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a handoff to Irving. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Here's White. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Second down, goal to go. White trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Baker Mayfield with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's back to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort and try and steal this one away.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Go! Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Falcons, a win's a win as they eke out the 2-point victory to take the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.